Welcome to the Elevating Leaders series, where we go beyond the headlines and straight to the people who are redefining insurtech and business transformation. We've caught up with the visionaries and the pioneers that are currently driving the industry forward, bringing you exclusive insights, strategies, and stories you won't hear anywhere else. If you're ready to go deeper, this is your front row seat to the future of insurance. I'm Miguel Edwards, and this is 5 Minutes.
The product seems so amazing. The concept, I mean, irrespective if it's Tractable, whomever, the product seems so amazing. Well, why would a carrier be resistant to adopt AI? And I'll challenge you to talk about something other than just like the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, because I think
absolutely.
But like, what are some of the other kind of pushbacks that you think we hear about adopting these types of technologies?
Well, let me tell you, if you're smart, and you're in this business, you need to know that you need to have explainability.
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't hear them say that, but I'll feed that line to them.
Yeah.
I know what they're thinking. Mm-hmm. What you want to have, and I use the word defendable.
Okay.
And you want to have it free of bias. Mm-hmm. You can buy AI products across the board in anything that's inclusive of bias as it was programmed and the way it was built.
Sure.
So now let's say something happens, you get a class action suit, and you got to go to defend what your outsourced vendor of AI is doing.
I don't know.
That's right. It's the worst thing a leader can sit there and say.
Yep.
So you do want to have defendable, and you do want to have it, if it's going to be biased, you want it to be biased on speed, you want it to be biased on being accurate, you want it to be biased on being for that customer. Right. And this includes a number of things. So, there's AI that does underwriting, AI that does actuary, AI that does claim. So I am talking about AI in general.
Sure.
But that's what you want, is that you want to buy a defendable AI that you can take to an attorney and they go, yeah, I understand how this works.
Right.
And you want to be able to let anyone see why this decision was made, because you are outsourcing decisions.
That's right. That makes a ton of sense. So Jimmy, we're here at ITC, and it's all about innovation. It's all about the future. What do you see for the industry? What do you see, and even perhaps for Tractable, your business? What do you see on the horizon, next 18, 24 months? Things seem to be moving a lot faster than they did, call it five years ago. When I resigned myself to the fact that insurance was always going to be behind the curve, but it seems like things are picking up. What do you see on the horizon?
Well, what we know that won't change is that the scale of expenses.
Yeah.
The scale of inflation.
Yeah, for sure.
The scale of cost, of human cost, everything, and we know that we're more susceptible to supply chain issues than we've ever been in this world before.
For sure.
We're starting to see the vulnerability of these things. So those things won't change. But so now those are going to be your problems. And we also have, let's talk about auto, this underlying thing of this autonomous car, but it's not the autonomy, it's the amount of complexity and how quickly that these cars depreciate. We're finding that EVs depreciate faster than ICE, internal combustion engine cars, right? So now we have this curve, right? It's coming down, of the ability to repair these vehicles. Because they're actually totaling out, they're losing value.
Sure.
And then we have this battery that's out there. What are we going to do with this battery? No landfill wants them. We got to find some recycling. So what I'm saying is, for the insurance industry, the thing I see around innovation is going to be, I don't want to say social engineering, but how is your product going to deal with these societal issues?
Got it.
Find those things, and they're on the peripheral.
Right.
They're not, when they're out there, you're going to get fired because you don't know your business.
Right.
But you catch them on the outside.
Right.
That you start to know that your salvage is having issues with EVs. What am I going to do before this thing gets around here, gets in front of me?
That's right.
Right.
Yep.
So being able to pick up the outliers and know that these outliers are what's going to cost your company a lot more money. Now, another thing is that I've seen people struggle in leadership with investment. Because they'll say, I'm going to be here talking about the leader,
Yeah.
that's not somebody down as a director or a manager, right? I'm going to be here. I'll probably have 4 more years.
Right.
The stuff I invest in is going to pay off ROI in 4 years. They'll never know I did it.
Right.
So you got to find a selfless leader that's in your organization that's going to make a long-term roadmap. And when they're gone, they still love that organization as if they were there.
That's right.
That's the person you're going to have to hire. And those are the issues. It's not really innovation, but it's finding talent along that lines that understands that the things you do now, the people, your staff that you leave behind will be executing on.
Thank you for joining this episode of 5 Minutes. If you've enjoyed our discussion, we'd love for you to share it with anyone else you think might find it interesting. Also, please subscribe on whatever podcast platform you're listening on and hit that bell to stay on top of the game with our practical 5-minute episodes. We look forward to seeing you again next week.